And pouring rain is like dancing Swan Lake in clogs in a bog. This is clearly not a bog, but we have certainly had our fair share of rain and bad weather this week. I do have clogs and a dressage test to talk to you about this evening. You may wonder if it is possible to ride a low-level dressage test in clogs, and the answer is yes, as long as clogs have a heel. It's not advisable to ride upper-level tests because one cannot attach spurs to clogs. Trust me, I've tried it. Dressage test is very much a material literature. Materials matter to what is the matter with your horse, to the horse is the material of this poem. So it is not about making the horse fit and form itself into the movements. Rather, it is about making the form and movements fit into the horse's mind. If a dressage test is a pattern, a poem similar to a sestina, in terms of lines and circling back, then the role of the rider is to help the horse learn how to interpret the poem. Interpretation is work and joy. Dressage is a test of the extent to which a horse is working through an interpretation of the text and their enjoyment of performing the test. Test and text have become interchangeable. There is a text for a dressage test, but it is the special overlap between poetry and its materials that we are interested in tonight. Let us consider the dressage test as it is found upon, within, and around the mind of the horse. In case anyone wants to follow along, I have a copy of the actual test. Axe, also known as enter, working trot rising. Xylem means a hollow tree boundary is a holding pattern, so halt through medium walk. Salute the old and proceed into a wrought iron trot, Roses singing. Candle wax calls, if the light is willing, to trek left. Enter working trot, raisins singing. Embarrassment salts the circle, lifting itself 20 meters into a wrought iron trot, Roses singing along. Okay, medium walk. Axe calls and medium walk mandatory. Frozen is not a free walk. Embarrassment tells a bartender before a freewheeling walk. Hecate takes a medium walk to summon a magpie or a tiger. Hecate cackles at this working trot in the raisin season. Candle wax resides in the wrought iron trot before roses sing into season. Beeswax is slow to circulate right 20 meters working trot as the rain sings, it is raisin season. Axe to take down the center line, and dawn takes down the tire swing. Xylem makes the stem and stops, the rocking horse testing itself first, for there is no blue, there is no salutatorian. The title for this poem actually comes from the film International Velvet, which featured a British Olympic horse amongst an otherwise star-studded cast.
Hey.